Hai, Assalamualaikum. Video ni akan cover tutorial question topic 2, question 6 until question 9. So question 6 given to you as the graph, and then it asks you to find the total distance and total displacement. Okay, soalan ni simple sahaja. Untuk distance, awak tambah sahaja sebab dia adalah scalar quantity. Okay, kita tengok graf ini. Okay, graf ini dia bergerak daripada A to B sebanyak 40 meter. B ke C dia tak bergerak sebab tu graf dia constant macam ni. Alright, so 0 meter. C ke D dia patah balik ke initial position, so dia bergerak sebanyak 40 meter lagi. So untuk jawab soalan first, A total distance dia 40 tambah 0 tambah 40 which is 80 meter. Untuk displacement pula, bila A sampai D ni dia back to initial position, so displacement is equals to 0. Next, question 7. Give you a VT graph, and then it asks you for part A to describe the motion of the object from B to C. So we just focus on B to C. So B to C, VT is constant. Okay, so tulislah benda tu. Velocity is constant at what value? 20 meter per second. Okay, so add an additional information stating that when the velocity is constant, you know that acceleration is equals to 0. Okay, so now you have described the motion from B to C. Now, for B, it asks you to calculate acceleration, deceleration, and total distance traveled. Okay, so for acceleration, VT graph, you calculate the gradient. Okay, so part AB is accelerating. The object is accelerating. BC, acceleration is 0. But for CD, you see the velocity is decreasing, means that it is deceleration. So you know that for acceleration, you just find the gradient for AB. For deceleration, you find the gradient for CD. Okay, so acceleration for AB is 20. So this is final minus initial. Okay, so gradient. So 20 minus 0 divided by 4 minus 0. You will get 5 meter per second per second. So for deceleration, you find CD. Okay, so final position is D, initial position is C. So that's why 0 minus 20 divided by 12 minus 10. So you will get the value of negative 10 meter per second. So you will get acceleration equals to negative, indicating that the object is decelerating. Now, total distance traveled came from the area under the graph. Just find the area under the graph by using trapezium formula. This length is 6, 10 minus 4. This length is 12, so just add these two up, times with the height, which is 20, and then times with 1/2. Okay, you will get 180. Now, for part C and D is sketching AT and DST graph. This is VT graph from the question. So we're going to do AT graph first. I'm going to explain part by part. So for AB, it is increasing linearly. Okay, so when velocity is increasing linearly, the acceleration is constant. The value 5 here is the one that you find in part B. Okay, don't forget to label. And then BC, we know that it is 0, so just make a line B to C. And then one more is CD. It is decelerating. Okay, we obtain the value negative just now, so it has to be at the negative side of AT graph. Make sure you label the time as well. Okay, part 10 dan 12 kat sini. Okay, so for displacement, ini bentuk dia. Okay, so for AB, V increase linearly. Maksudnya displacement yang dia cover adalah makin meningkat. Okay, kiranya gradient dia makin bertambah. Okay, dia bukan graf linear untuk displacement ni. Dia exponential graph. Okay, mula-mula dia gradient dia kecil, lama-lama dia makin steeper. Okay. Next, BC, constant velocity. Bila constant velocity, your graph displacement is increase linearly. Ni sepatutnya straight line ni, linearly. Bukan straight line. Dia increase linearly, directly proportional. Okay, part BC. Okay, dekat CD pula, velocity is decreasing. Dia makin slow. Okay, so bila makin slow maksudnya displacement yang dia cover makin kurang. So bentuk graf dia akan meningkat juga. Displacement still meningkat, cuma dia punya rate tu, okay, kadar dia makin menurun. Therefore gradient awak tu makin berkurang. Okay, ini gradient dia tinggi daripada hujung ini. Okay, so ini cara untuk lukis ST graph. Make sure label time juga untuk each section ni. Question 8, dia bagi AT graph. First, dia suruh calculate velocity after 10 and after 30 second. Daripada AT graph, untuk calculate velocity, awak kira area under the graph. Okay, so first, kita tengok yang after 10 second. So, kiralah area under the graph dia, part ni lah yang 10 second. So, area under the graph 10 times with 4 here. You get 40 meter per second. Alright, now part after 30 second maksudnya daripada 0 sampai 30. So kita nak kira velocity dia. So macam mana So first awak kena kira yang part inilah, yang 10 second ni. Lepas tu ambil kotak yang kedua ni, which is daripada 10 to 30 second. Awak tak boleh buat 0 sampai 30 Alright, awak kena buat satu-satu. Lepas tu apa awak buat? Awak tambah. Okay, kita nak total velocity sampai 30 second. So, tambahlah yang ini, tambah dengan yang ini. Tapi ini negatif sebab dia dekat bahagian bawah. Jawapan dia negatif 40. Alright, so untuk part B pula dia suruh sketch graph. Okay, awak ada graph AT. So, kita convert kepada VT. Macam ni jawapan dia. Kita tengok satu-satu. Daripada 0 sampai 10 ni, acceleration dia constant. Acceleration constant means velocity increase linearly. So buat je label kat sini. Sampai 10 second, dia increase secara linearly. Jangan lupa masukkan value sebab dah kira dekat part A tadi. Lepas itu, daripada part ini ke sini, kita tahu acceleration dia negatif. Okay? Alright, so maksudnya daripada 10 second ni, dia turun sampai 20 second, dia decelerating. Okay, bila dah sampai sini, velocity dia 0 kan, so dia dah berhenti dah. Okay, tapi bila 20 second, dia keep on moving kat sini. Okay, acceleration dia bukan 0, dia ada acceleration, tapi negatif. So apa maksudnya di sini? Maksudnya dia dah tukar direction. Okay, tadi daripada sini dia decelerating, velocity dia makin berkurang sampai 0. Tapi after 20 second dia move, dia macam patah balik to the opposite direction, and then dia start increase balik velocity dia. Alright, increase velocity tapi opposite direction menunjukkan negative acceleration. So saya nak tambah sikit kat sini. Negative acceleration memberi maksud dua benda. Satu, deceleration. Okay, deceleration means velocity awak makin berkurang. Okay, so A awak akan jadi negatif. Okay, satu lagi yang menyebabkan A negatif adalah apabila velocity awak tu ubah direction, opposite direction. Okay, velocity dia still bertambah. Okay, macam part 20 sampai 30 ni. Nampak dia increasing velocity. Tapi dia dah opposite direction dah, negatif. Okay, maksudnya dia negatif opposite direction. Alright, so acceleration dia akan jadi negatif kat sini. Alright, so take note on negative acceleration. Last kali, dia suruh cari total distance travel. Tadi kita dah sketch VT graph. So, untuk cari distance travel, area under VT graph. Okay, so just kira sahaja. So awak dapat 600 meter. Okay, question 9. A car start from rest and then they accelerate uniform. Okay, so acceleration dia uniform selama 20 second. Velocity dia 0. Lepas tu dia bergerak selama 20 second dengan uniform acceleration sampailah dia 10 meter per second velocity dia. Lepas tu dia move at constant speed selama 100 second. Lepas tu apa yang berlaku, car tu velocity dia slow kan, so velocity dia menurun sampai dia berhenti. Benda ni berlaku selama 40 second. So dia suruh sketch speed time graph, okay, ataupun velocity time graph. Alright, so kita tengok ni, first 20 second dia accelerate uniformly. So daripada 0 sampai 10. Uniformly maksudnya V dia increase secara linear. Okay, lepas tu time dia 20 Lepas tu dia move at constant speed. Okay, maksud speed dia tak berubah selama 100 second. Okay, selama 100 second maksudnya tambah lagi 100. Bukan yang dekat sini 100 Sini 120 lah sebab dia dah bergerak 20. Lepas tu dia slows down. Slows maksudnya V dia berubah, V dia menurun. Sebanyak mana? 40 second. So 120 tambah 40 second, dapatlah 160 kat sini. So ini adalah VT graph. Okay, so daripada VT graph ni dia suruh cari acceleration for each part So kalau tengok kat sini ada 3 parts. Tahu cara cari acceleration adalah daripada gradient of VT graph. So ni sebenarnya awak cari gradient lah. So cari satu-satu untuk first 20 second. So dapat 0.5. Lepas tu untuk part 20 sampai 120 ni V dia constant. So acceleration dia 0. Tak payah kira lah, tak apa. Lepas tu part ini, take note dia mesti final minus initial. So akan dapat negative value dekat sini. Okay, so to acceleration. Alright, so dia suruh cari average speed daripada VT graph ni. So cara dia, awak kena tahu average speed ni adalah total distance ataupun total displacement over dengan total time. Okay, so macam mana kita nak buat? First kita kena cari total distance dulu lah. Okay, so daripada graph VT ni awak tahu nak cari distance adalah daripada area under the graph. So carilah area under the graph ini. So ikut trapezium punya formula awak akan dapat 1300 meter. Lepas tu masuk balik dalam average punya formula, total distance over dengan total time which is 160. So akan dapat average speed dia 8.13 meter per second. So that's all untuk question 6 sampai question 9. If you have further question, please ask me directly, okay? Thank you.